I guess we all like to be recognized not for one piece of fireworks, but for the ledger of our daily work. Neil Armstrong. The late summer night was suffocating. A humid blanket draped over the world. We sat on the tarmac sipping iced tea and basking in the breathtaking sunset. The dispatcher's urgent call shattered the tranquility. It was the 4th of July, and like many resident physicians, I had volunteered for the extra shift. I anticipated leaving in 15 minutes, but the replacement physician ran late. He often breezed in just as the shift changed, a welcome relief, but no such luck. I love to fly, but I longed to be home with my wife and newborn son tonight. I took the call, a wave of dread washing over me. A factory had exploded, and multiple casualties were reported. Helicopters were already on the scene, fire crews battling flames and rescuing victims. As we took to the air, the challenge of caring for burn patients loomed large. The extent of the injuries was unknown, from extremity burns to facial burns and the ever-present threat of airway disaster. The delicate tissues of the mouth, throat, and airways were particularly susceptible to thermal injury. Swelling was inevitable, complicating the care of burn patients. As we approached, the pilot hovered, searching for a suitable landing spot. The state trooper guided us to a safe area away from the smoke. 4 other helicopters were already on the scene, their crews tending to the critically injured. Our crew took 2 patients, both already intubated, a relief given the challenges of airway burns. Both suffered severe burns to their faces, chest, and extremities. The severity of the burns, coupled with the potential for internal injuries from the blast and flying debris, made time a critical factor. The dangers of an explosion were often underestimated. The blast wave caused tissue damage, burns, and injuries from falls and flying debris. Shrapnel inflicted further wounds. 4 distinct forces threatened life. Fortunately, fate was on our side today. Our patients' vital signs remained stable. We loaded them into the helicopter and departed the scene, a haunting reminder of the apocalypse. The air was thick with the stench of charred flesh and burning plastic. A toxic fog hung heavy, each breath a bitter assault on the senses. The smell of the patient's singed clothing was almost unbearable. We relayed their critical condition to the burn center as we raced toward the hospital. They were lucky to be going to the best burn unit in the region. I watched the burn team spring into action as we delivered them to the ER. They were a well-oiled machine, their movements precise and efficient. The road to recovery would be long and arduous, filled with potential complications. I was curious to know the outcome of these men and their ultimate fate. The ground crews, the command personnel, the firefighters, and law enforcement officers displayed incredible courage and skill, risking their own lives to save others. The carnage had left an indelible mark on their souls, wounds that would take time to heal.